people around me who care about me, and I was good. Charlamagne texted me, a lot, and he was like, yo, how you doing? And I was like, I'm good, and we would talk a lot, just like on some French. Then he started getting romantic with it. I was like, you need to chill.
What?
Yeah, because you know how he is.
What did
like,
he say?
just like, hey, babe.
He called you babe?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo. And what I said was, I was like, wrong number. And he's like, no, it's not.
This is Mac, right?
Yeah. Is this still Mac? I was like,
Brother Malcolm. Pittsburgh in the house.
I'm feeling out there, everybody. We good? People are like, oh, it's happy. Like, I don't think it's not depressing, because I didn't want it to be depressing because you have to exist in the world you create. So if I make a depressing album, my whole tour is depressing. Then the late night performances are depressing. The energy is depressing, which is a beautiful thing sometimes, but I just didn't feel like spending 4 more depressed months.
But your mission was to create an album that wasn't
that wasn't depressing, but I don't think it's happy though. I see all these people like, man, those aren't the only 2 emotions. It's not like you're either depressed or happy. There's like a middle ground, which is just like.
So what do you think the emotion is that you tapped into the most that you want your audience to understand?
It's self-aware, you know what I mean? But not self-aware in the sense of, Faces was self-aware, but Faces was self-aware, kind of looking into the mirror like, I don't like this guy. And how Faces was constructed though is the more layers you pulled back, the more pain that was in there, right? But this is like self-aware, but it's like looking in the mirror like, hey, that guy's all right,
Yeah. Because you got through it, right? A lot of it's you overcoming, you felt that your usage of these things had gotten a little too far.
Yeah. But it's like, hey.
No, but you always say you said, I ain't saying that I'm sober, but I'm just in a better place.
Right, that's the main thing. It's not like but that's not, I don't want this album to be like a Dare commercial, you know what I'm saying? Or it's not like I'm like, man, I went through it and now I've found Jesus. It's like I'm just ready to go, I'm ready to work. So, but that, I'm not gonna use the word bothered me, but I don't get that. I don't get happy. It's not this is the thing is there's moments where you're some albums you're I really want this to mean a lot. I want this to have a deeper meaning. I should be making statements about this and that, what's going on in the world. And then you remember Mixtape Wayne. And then you're like, oh yeah, why the fuck would I do that? I could just spit bars. So I just wanted that. I didn't want to go too deep with this one.
Let's kind of break the law and also I guess in the bag too.
Right. Yeah, man. It's just
really popping your collar in.
Yeah.
Man.
It's okay to feel yourself. That's okay. I think that's an important thing that it's good and important to speak on issues, and that happens, and I'll do that. And there's more albums, there's more songs. But I think, the world's fucked up. So everyone making music about how fucked up the world is, it sucks. But I think it's not a bad idea to make some music that empowers people to make them feel like, ooh, I'm the shit. And when they say the words, they're like, I feel good. That's what I want with this album. I want people to listen to this shit, drive in their car, and rap along to it. And when they get done with their drive, they feel like, ooh, I'm kind of killing it right now. At first, when I signed to a major, it was a little scary for me because I was like, what if all my freedom's gone?
Right, because you were kind of against that.
Why would you do that? I understand, because you said that's what your kind of claim to fame.
But that
independent artist.
And see, that was one of this, because it's that time, and just I can do more from this position, not just for me, but for those around me, and I can create a real franchise. And I was like, it's a little scary. You see that contract is so big, bro.
But I'm sure it was 10 million reasons why you would
but I don't do it for the money. I do it for the art. You feel me?
Shut up.
The more people I talk to, they're like, you should, know more about the business you're in. But I just make whatever I want to make, and then I just like try and fight for it, I guess. I have a tendency to really drown myself in my work. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing else exists, and I think it's just kind of like perspective actually adds to the whole process, because you want to talk about life, so you have to live a little, you know? Sometimes I like start saying something and I'm like, ooh, not there. Let me not go there. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess I try and do whatever's natural. And like if I'm writing a super dark verse, I'll lay it down and then decide if that's where I want this song to go.
And just so I understand, why would be, if you write something really dark, what would be your reason not to think it would be right?
I don't think that that's the only aspect of life.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10 projects?
Wow.
Like, let me think. Hold on. We can go through this.
Yeah.
Jukebox, High Life, Kids, I Love Life, Thank You. Do EPs count?
Sure.
Okay, let's count them.
Yeah, it's a project.
Yeah, it's a project.
That's a project.
Right. I Love Life, Thank You, 4, Blue Slide Park, 5, Macadelic, 6, watching movies. Then I had those little like random offshoot EPs. There was Larry Lovestein and Delusional Thomas, that's 9. Then Faces, 10. Good AM, 11. Divine Feminine, 12. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah. Can you take me higher? With arms wide open. Let's just clear that.